People, welcome to the call. It's a blessing to have you guys on this call today. We're super fired up to have you guys here with us today. So before we even get into it, right, before we even introduce ourselves, if you guys are fired up for the fire that's literally about to come your way, I need to see some sevens in the chat right now. Put some 777 if you're fired up, if you're ready to get this fire from the main man, right? He could be doing anything right now, but he is on this call about to drop some nuggets for you guys. So if you guys are ready, I see the chat box going crazy. Yes. All right. Okay then. Okay. Guys, listen. This is the last warning to make sure anyone that's not on this call right now, just send them a message, send them the link, make sure they jump on this call, because literally this is fire. This is going to be some stuff that's going to help your team get to the next level. So anyone that's not on this call right now, I would personally suggest message them, drop them a message right now. Be like, guys, jump on this call. The call's going to max out in 10 more participants, so they make sure they want to get that seat, guys. So we're going to be getting started right now. I'm going to go into myself a little bit, but before I do that, I'm going to hand over to the amazing Sharmin Miah. So let's go!
Let's go! Hey guys, welcome to the call. Super fired up for you guys being here. We've been so excited since Monday, right?
Yeah.
So excited since Monday for this call. And yeah, it's going to be fire. So make sure, first things first, make sure you have your notepads and pens already. You want to make sure you're writing down every single nugget that's been given to you today. Yeah, so I start off by myself. My name is Sharmin Miah. If you don't know me already, call me Shams for short, because I don't think anyone knows my real name, so just call me Shams. This is Montel Williams,
Yes.
10 and 5000, my amazing mentor. And yeah, you guys have been, I'm not going to go too into my story. We're just going to go straight with it. So
For sure. So guys, if you don't already know, we've been a part of IML for coming up to 2 years now. It's been an absolute blessing. You know, I remember when I first got started from my amazing mentor, Junior Alexander. You know, he showed me the plan, and we've been running the play ever since then. You know, I got started because I saw the vision. It was really clear. Come in, learn a skill for your lifetime, and then actually help other people get to that skill as well and let them make money with you. And I really loved it because there's a saying that says you can teach a man how to fish and then eat for the rest of his life, or feed a man to fish and then eat for a day. So I really love the concept of teaching everyone that you love, everyone around you, that skill where they're going to be making money for the rest of their life. So I got started. It's been an amazing journey ever since. We've had ups and downs, but anything worth having isn't easy, right? So we're going to kind of condition your minds before we even bring on this guest speaker today. I'm so fired up for this. But, you know, we've been watching him, we've been following some of his stuff, and he's an absolutely amazing guy. He's an icon on the gram. He's an icon in IML. He's an amazing guy. So before we bring him up, I'm just going to go into some philosophies that he's kind of given us, right? And the first thing I want to start with was that he done a Zoom call with Bryce Thompson, Chairman 100, brand new Chairman 100. Super fired up for Bryce, right? Love and respect the guy, and it's just amazing to see the growth in this company and what is possible. You know, but these guys, when they come into the business, they really believe with the end in mind, right? They have that end goal straight from the jump. You know, and I believe that's something that we really need to stress on this call, that you want to come in and whatever your goals are in the next 90 days, believe that you're there now. And I say this to my team all the time, right? I say, when I look at the word believe, I see be and then leave, right? So if you want to be a millionaire in the next 5 years, you need to be that millionaire now and leave your current situation right now, okay? You need to act as if you're that millionaire, act as if you're that six-figure earner. If it's 6 figures through trading, act as if you've got that right now and leave your current situation right now, right? And just going into building, you know, one of the philosophies that he said on the call was that strangers will join your business more than your friends. And, you know, I've been with a couple of people in my team this week, and they really get upset when people say, oh, you know, it's not working, it's not going to work for you, it's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. But what you got to understand is that strangers will join your business more than your friends, right? If you don't know this already, you need to know that people that you think will, they won't, and people that you think won't, they actually will. So the fact that you know that strangers are going to actually join your business before your friends do, why don't you go out there and get as many strangers as possible, right? You know, this guy's a king on Instagram, Facebook, social medias. He actually looked at his business before he made that leap, that quantum leap, right? And he said, cool, what's going on my social medias right now? How can I get my face in front of 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000 people? Guess what he done? He went into social media. He created a Facebook. He created Instagram. He created a Snapchat. Every social media out there. So for you guys that are on this call right now, one thing you really want to do is up your social media game, right? Right now is the best time to be alive, okay? It's the best time to be alive because you've got technology. We've got all of these things around us. And we're in an industry, right, where people, the eyes are going to be on you regardless, right? Before they even sign up with you, they're going to know more about you than some of you guys know about yourself. You know what I mean? They're already going to do the due diligence on you. They're already going to look at your profile. So where IML is getting to that stage now, where it's getting really big all around the world, what you got to understand is that you need a unique selling point, all right? You don't want your Instagram page to be the exact same as everyone else. You don't want to just be putting up the charts. You don't just want to, I see someone drop the IG right now, right? You don't want to just be putting up charts. You don't want to just be putting up analysis. You need to put up your lifestyle, right? Put up your lifestyle, because people, they buy into your opinions only after they buy into your lifestyle, right? That's one thing you need to remember. People buy into your opinions only after they buy into your lifestyle, right? You know, there's a saying, and I remember a great mentor, Zain Khan, always said this. He said, only take advice from people that you're willing to trade places with. Why is that the case? Because when you buy into someone's opinion, you're buying into their lifestyle. So make the job easier for them by increasing your lifestyle. Go somewhere that you haven't been before, right? And just take a nice selfie, take a nice picture, right? Leave, right? Be that millionaire. Go to these millionaire environments and leave your current situation, right? If you live in a place where there's not nice surroundings, you know, if you live in a place where, you know, you can't take pictures, go into the city, go and get your desires up, all right? Because these are the things that are going to take you to the next level, and I'm going to touch on that point next. So I'm going to shoot over to Shannon. So talk.
That's an amazing point, because at the end of the day, you want to treat it as if it's your own business, right? Like it's an actual business. And when you have your own business, when you're starting your own business, you have a unique selling point, right? What's your unique selling point? Why should someone join your team and not the other people in IMO? So you really want to brand yourself, make sure you're your own brand. Like me, known as Sharmin, Montel, you got Mr. Banks, known as Mr. Banks. So people, when they know your brand, they're going to memorize your brand all the time. So you really want to have that image in people's heads. One thing that Mr. Banks actually always talks about as well is like excuses. Like me, if you come to me with an excuse, bye-bye. Literally, excuses are gonna make you broke, guys. Like excuses will make you broke. Lots of people come to me, time excuses. I don't have enough time, guys. Don't come to me with that, because I started this business balancing 2 jobs, 7 days a week, and I was in college as well. But I still found the time to put into this. Actually not found the time, I made the time to put into this, guys. Don't find the time, make the time to put into this. Because at the end of the day, your current situation, then you don't want to be doing that for the rest of your life. So why are you not going to find the time to put into your goals and dreams and make that work for you? Because too many times, guys, we're working 9 to 5, and then you go home and you sleep on your dreams. Why are you sleeping on your dreams? Why are you not staying up and putting the extra hours in to make your dreams work? So that's definitely something that you want to be doing. And also, just becoming the better version of yourself as well. Like stop like putting yourself down. Just become the better person of yourself. Believe in yourself a lot more. Personal development, definitely #1 that you guys need to be doing, especially if you don't believe in yourself right now, because that's exactly what shifted my whole business to a different level. Just believing in myself, because I did believe in myself prior to this business, but coming into this, I believed in myself so much more, and it helped me so much. And so that's definitely something you want to be challenging down for your whole team as well, because it's one thing when you're believing in yourself, but when your whole team is believing in themselves and yourself, is going to move a lot more faster and a lot more smoother as well. So
100%, you know, a team that is believing is always a team that will be achieving. You probably heard this quote a lot: conceive, believe, achieve. And if we look at these Americans, these guys are on fire right now because everyone's belief system is super high. And I believe if you change your complete belief system, things will start to change for you. If you don't currently know this book, or if you currently haven't read this book, read it right now. It's The Magic of Believing, right? Write it down in the chat box for someone that hasn't read that book. What that book will go into, we're not going to take too much from Mr. Banks, right? But this is the last point before we bring him up. What that book's going to go into is your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, right? So your conscious mind is what's focusing on us, right? On the call right now. But your subconscious mind is here in the car, drive past your road. Your subconscious mind is picking up things, little information that you don't even currently know that you're picking up, okay? But this is also the thing that creates your reality. Okay, so I'm gonna actually end on this point. But Mr. Banks, so when he was clearing up his Instagram page, he had a page that wasn't so attractive for business, right? So his mentor said, listen, bro, you gotta clear up your Instagram page. So he went onto Google and he just typed a mansion, the best mansion out there. He put that on his Instagram page, and a year from now, he's actually very close to moving into a similar mansion. Now, I want to tell you the significance of that, because that's something that we've actually done moving into the apartment that we're in right now, right? It's called manifestation. Manifestation is when you fix your mind on a certain point, right? Affirmations also comes into the gist of it. But when you're fixing your mind on that certain point, whether it's going chairman, all you're thinking about is going chairman, right? Whether it's going 6 figures on trading, all you're thinking about is going 6-figure trading. I speak with David, right? And I remember when we was driving to the airport with David, he said this, he said, Montel, right? If you want to go to chairman 50, there's a way that you can increase your desires. I'm going to drop these nuggets for you guys before we leave, right? But I said, how? He said, cool. You know the success formula. And if you don't currently know this, write this down. You need that burning desire, right? Then you need to plus skills, right? Then you need to times it by faith. But he said, listen, I got a key right here. Here's how you add to the desire. I said, David, how? He said, Montel, what's your favorite food? I said, jerk chicken. At the time, I wasn't a vegan. I'm a vegan now, right? But I said jerk chicken, right? And he said, cool. He said, how did that become your favorite food? I said, I had to taste it. He said, it's the exact same thing for your burning desire. You have to taste your goals. You have to taste your desires. For a hot second, I said, David, how am I going to taste, chairman 10? How am I going to taste chairman 50? It doesn't make sense. Am I going to cut Zayn and like take a little bite? Do you know what I mean? So I was thinking, no, like, how's that going to work? So then he said, Montel, you got 5 senses, right? The moment you alert and you increase your 5 senses to get to that level of a chairman 50, that's the moment that it's already done in the spiritual realm. I said, cool. Then he went on to explain. He said, listen, if you spend the day with a chairman 50, or if you spend the day with a chairman 500, your 5 senses are going to be going through completely different things from what they're going to a daily basis with what you're doing right now. What does he mean by that? If I'm with David for a day, I'm hearing personal development. I'm hearing affirmations. I'm hearing some different types of books that I've never ever heard before. That's when I really started to listen to Magical Believing, right? So I'm hearing things. That's one of your senses. When you go out with a chairman 500 or a chairman 50 or a chairman 10, you're tasting the food that they're tasting, right? You're eating the food that they're eating. You're getting your desires up, because once you taste that food and you like it, once your mind gets expanded, it can never go back to that current state, okay? You're listening, you're tasting, you're seeing what a chairman 50 sees. You're seeing abundance, you're seeing Ferraris, you're seeing Fendi, you're seeing Lamborghini, right? You're seeing Rolls Royces. So you guys need to go out there and actually see what you don't normally see. If you're not in a great environment, go out there, go find somewhere nice, go Bond Street, go to Harrods, and just get in the environment, because now you like these type of things. It's going to be hard when you return to your current state, right? It's going to be hard for you to return to your current state. You're going to feel uncomfortable. One thing I love about the Americans, they stress on this the most: get out of your comfort zone. If you're currently in your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone. I want to see you guys comment in the chat. Say, get out of your current comfort zone, right? If you want to go to the next level, you need to get out of your comfort zone. Trust me, I've been doing that. Go touring, right? If your business is moving stagnant right now, go and see who's in your team, whether they're in Stratford, whether they're in, North London, wherever they are, right? Go travel to them, get out of your comfort zone, right? And go and feel what it's like to be a chairman 50. Because then every single day after that, you're going to be thinking about, okay, cool, I need that Fendi. I see Mr. Banks. Yeah, he knows, right? So you need to propel your 5 senses, right, to that level of that chairman 10, to that level of a 6-figure earner. Find out what a 6-figure earner does, and then do it. And trust me, your mind can never go back to its current state. So you're going to be putting in the work. You're going to go out there, you're going to make the 100 calls. You're going to learn the skill of trading faster than you ever did before. You're going to dive into more of the strategies that we have on IML, and even after that, right? You're going to go and make that money until you're happy there. But guess what? The definition of success is the constant progression of a worthy ideal. You're never just going to hit there. There's always another level. Okay, guys? But that's it from us. Today, we're going to bring on a very, very special speaker. I'm out of breath, I'm speechless, so I'm gonna let Shams bring him onto the call. And guys, get fired up right now. This is the time we've been waiting for. So let's see some 7s in the chat if you're excited for this amazing individual that we're about to bring up.
Amazing, guys. Put some 7s in the chat, put some fire in the chat if you're ready for this amazing speaker. Got Chairman 50 all the way from the States, being able to be on this call. I just remember I messaged him on Monday. I was like, please, could you be on a call with the UK team on Wednesday? And he was like, hell yeah. I was like, that's amazing, because you know what, that's the definition of a servant leader. We don't benefit him financially at all, but he's still taking out the time of his day to be on this call with us and share a lot of value with us. So guys, who's ready? Before we get down to drum roll?
Let's go.
So let me unmute you.
Yo, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Y'all can hear me? All right, we're all good. I did it, London. What's going on? Shout out to Montel. Shout out to Sharmin for getting me on this call, guys. I'm super excited. I see a lot of names in this participant. Boy over here on the 1s and 2s, getting the content. So I hope him and what you see is giving you guys an insight of like how you got to run your business every day, right? Because people don't see the grind fly. I got like, this is a life of an entrepreneur. I got like a nice button up on, but I got some shorts on under this. So even though I'm dressed good up here, like people don't always see what's actually going on. So guys, man, I'm super excited to be on this call. I'm actually out here in Vegas right now in the States. I'm literally finishing out my month, right? Got my calendar right here. I know you probably see my calendar in the back, but this is like what I've been doing. I've been writing down every single day what I got to get accomplished, right? So this is just one thing I'm going to tell everybody in this call is that you come into this business like ready. You got to come into this business like treating it as a business. And those are things that I just learned growing. You know, just like Montel talked about, around chairman and people that were making money and in the position that you want to be, I was just seeing how they operated, and it was completely different from what I was doing. So I just want you guys to really start changing everything about yourself, right? Every single day, you should be trying to learn more skills, right? So first off, I hope everybody's having a great day. I know y'all are probably like 9 hours of the time that I am, which means it's probably like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock where you guys at. But just being honest, guys, like as an entrepreneur, your schedule is different. Hours that you're putting into this business is different. And for anybody that's on this call right now, you got to understand that you're different, right? And you're meant to be somebody. So I'm going to actually show you guys something. I'm going to walk you through my life, right? I'm going to get you guys to know who I am a little bit, know my story so you can see the similarities and understand that I'm no different. Listening to a lot of these guys speaking before, it's crazy that they actually, you know, listen to a lot of these things. I was surprised when he was talking about, you know, me going on Google when I didn't have the content. People, you know, a lot of people in this call that's like, you know, I don't have the money. I'm not making money trading right now. How can I get people to see what I got going on? It's always your vision, right? It's where you're going. And people that don't know you and the right people are going to see that and they're going to want to be a part of that. So at the end of the day, just kind of like just being who you want to be. Become the millionaire now and start doing what millionaires are doing. So when you become a millionaire, you were already doing it when you were broke, right? So that's how I went about things, and that's exactly how I got to where I'm about to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. If y'all see my screen, just give me a thumbs up if you can see the keynote. Thumbs up, y'all can see it? Perfect. All right, let's get it. So again, guys, this right here is something that I actually did when I was in Atlanta with Bryce Thompson. So only the people that were actually at that event last month was able to see this. And I'm pretty much gonna walk you guys through this, right? I want you to understand this. Again, when you see this picture, I don't want you to, you know, think that I'm bragging or trying to, you know, show that I'm better than anybody. I'm just trying to motivate you guys, show you exactly how I went from being a college student, you know, not having money to go home on the holidays like a lot of students, trapped in my dorm room wondering like, why is my life like this? I don't have to go to other people's parents, like fly them home, and I'm stuck stranded in the middle of that college, you know? So at the end of the day, guys, like I've been there. I've been through the stress. I've been through everything you've been. I'm gonna show you exactly how to get out of that situation, right? And it all starts with you. So, So first off, I want you to understand the power of social media, right? Number one, I want you to understand where are you at right now. My bad. All right, boom. Nope. I'm getting used to this. All right, cool. So first off, write this down. Where are you at right now, right? And this is something that you all have to realize. You understand that right now you might not be, and this is one thing I want you to like think about. You're not the millionaire version of yourself. Like think of you as a millionaire. Think of you as a 7, 8 figure. How are you going to operate, right? Like, and this is just something that my mom taught me that always stuck with me was something called making up your bed every day, right? My mom used to always make me wake up, like make up bed. I was doing it. I could be outside. My mom would yell at me, come in the house, make up the bed, right? It doesn't matter what I did. The first thing I had to do before I ate, before I went out, was make up my bed. Like, what are you guys doing? How do you operate? How's your area, right? This is my business. And you see my office and my house is organized. My desk is organized. My pens is organized. My notebooks is organized. So when I come to my work area, I know exactly what I have to do. Everything is clear. And also understanding, you know, even if you're not at my office, when I was running my business in my 1-bedroom apartment with 2 roommates, I always treated what I had now as my $1 million operation. Because I knew right now, Steve Jobs and all these people, they started off with nothing and they had a belief that took them to exactly what they visioned. And I tell you guys right now, you got to reinvent yourself. So again, it's always about you, up your image, right? When I first started this business, I didn't have nothing on Instagram that was attractive. I didn't have the travel, trips, vacations. I didn't have the money. I had nothing to really show people. So I had to kind of go through my Instagram and delete the things that didn't have no value. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'll tell everybody this call, when you get off this call, before you go to sleep, is to go through your Instagram and look at what's not. I don't care if it's a selfie with you and your best friend. Sorry, best friend, I got to archive this photo because it's not going to help me get to the next level right now. So at the end of the day, I'm not telling you guys to delete these memories. Understand that your Instagram is a business now. So even though you got friends and family, like, guys, this is a business. So at the end of the day, instead of collecting a lot of likes and a lot of engagement, let's collect people's lives being changed. Let's collect people that actually want this and need this, right? So clean up your image, go through your page, look at the quality, right? I don't care how many photos you have, it's all about the quality of the image. So that was just one thing I got told was like, you know, is a lot of things that people don't understand. You know, social media, people can tell between an iPhone picture and they can talk, I mean, Android. Some of y'all got Androids. We can tell the difference, right? It's not hard to tell the difference. So even if you love your phone, that camera, and you like, God, people want to see different. They want to see the quality. And that right there, those little things are going to make people want to really make a decision. So first off, this was my first post. I actually talked about it. This is crazy because when I actually posted this, I didn't have none of this. I literally was at my friend's house. He's not even here. So the guy that I actually like joined is like literally the person that put me onto this business is literally launching with me right now as we speak. I don't know if he's outside. I think he went to the store, but he's literally launching right into the business. He just flew to my house yesterday and he's launching with me. So a six-figure earner that made more money than me when I had nothing finally see the growth in me and decided to launch a business with me. Again, guys, when I started this, you can tell, you know, I didn't really believe that I was gonna have it. It's crazy how life works. I remember when I got this picture, it was 4 or 5 different houses on Google I could have took and said that I wanted, but I decided to get this one. And you know, even my sentence, I don't know why, but I guess, you know, God can make you believe. But when I made that post, it said dream house, give me 7 years and this would be mine. I had no reason why I said 7. I don't know why. I guess 7 is like a lucky number, so I decided to say 7 years. And it's crazy because I signed my lease to move here in March, right? Meaning that I will be leaving my house in April. And if you think about it, this was April 14th, 2013, right? 6 years ago. I mean, next year, 2020 of April, I will be leaving this house, but I will be moving into that future house, right? Something that I didn't believe in, but I wrote down. Luckily, when I look back at it, it's like, wow, I never would have knew that it would have took me 6 years of going from company after company, failure after failure, friends graduating college, people telling me, you should turn around, you should go back, you're wasting your time, to finally being able to see that, wow, it's a little bit clearer now, right? Like, it all makes sense now, right? So at the end of the day, guys, I'm just going to let you know right now, this is a process. This isn't a race. And for anybody that's on this call right now that's like trying to make money fast, like understanding you chasing that money is the reason why you're still like not making money, because you're chasing something. Like, and that only thing that you're chasing, you're not chasing the passion, you're not chasing the success, you're not changing the life-changing stories. You're just chasing that one thing, which is the dollar sign. And the more you chase it, the more you won't get it. So if you got skills that's gonna get you that money. So again, guys, you gotta have a vision. You gotta have a goal. Like I tell people, you just can't have, like, it has to be a paper. It has to be a paper. You feel me? Like, point blank period. I have my goals on paper. When I was a Platinum 1000, I have Platinum 2000 goals, Platinum 5000 goals. I'm a 50, you got to have Chairman 100 goals, Chairman 250 goals. So at the end of the day, I'm keeping up with myself. I'm writing down skills that I have. I'm writing down things that I need to focus on more. Like, guys, this is truthfully a business, and everything you do on a 24-hour basis has to be worth it. Like, seriously, I always reevaluate. So I don't care if I didn't get anything accomplished. I don't care if I went out with my friends or I went to get hookah. I will always sit down before I go to sleep and I will visualize, what did I do today? What did I waste time on? What was time consuming? Like, what really took majority of my time? And anytime, you know, it's a slowdown, I have to change myself and I have to reorganize myself. So God back at what you're doing. And again, you just got to hustle every single day. And eventually, the things that you have, the late rent, will start being paid on time. You feel me? The people that hurt for you is going to start to fall out your life, and the right people are going to start to come in your life. It's a part of the process. So this right here was a picture that I took in May. again, I'm gonna show you the power of social media. That first post, as you see, only had 300 likes, probably 20, 30 comments, right? Didn't have a lot of people believing in me. Now, I'm traveling, right? First time I actually went to London, and then I went to Paris the next day, which was kind of dope. I had met a lot of you guys out there. My boy Shay, I met all of you guys when I was actually out there in London. And the next day, you know, I was telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm about to go to Paris. He's like, what? You got a team in Paris? I'm like, nah, bro, I just want to go out there and take some pictures and go back home and right? I literally went to Paris for a day. I didn't even like the food. I'm gonna be honest, that food was so nasty. Like the lemonade was disgusting, it didn't have no sugar, the bread was hard. Like food fast. But understand the picture brought in a lot of sales, it brought in a lot of customers, it brought a lot of people believing that they were next, right? Believing that they can do this as well. Yes, I decided to take a picture. I seen this picture, a girl actually had this picture on Instagram. And I was like, what hotel is that? I found the exact hotel, the exact room, and I found the exact image that I needed to take this, right? And I just wanted to like motivate people, right? Because again, if you read the status, it says it's crazy 2 years ago. Greyhound. If you guys in the UK don't know what Greyhounds is, that's pretty much the bus that take you cross country. When you don't got money to catch flights, you get on that little boring bus where they stop middle of nowhere or 2 stops for 15 minutes, and then they're going back ahead another 6-hour journey. So it's just kind of like, you know, again, guys, you know, you got to go through those transitions. Have to catch the bus to the meetings. Like having to pay somebody $5, $10 just to catch a ride to these meetings. I went through all of those things. I went through naked meetings because I tried to get every situation and it didn't happen. So it's just kind of like, guys, everything you're going through, I went through, but also understand at the end of all those problems, and then the solution is going to create the happiness that you guys want in your life. So again, you got to disconnect and reinvent yourself. The more you think about these things, the more you visualize these things, they will start to become things. So thoughts become things, right? I forgot to put the S at the end of thoughts, but thoughts become things. Sheesh. Let's go. So are we recording this call? I just want to know, can we record this? If y'all haven't clicked record, can we make sure that this call is being recorded? Because I know the sauce has to be posted media for the people that didn't. Liddy. So basically, again, guys, you know, you just got to take advantage of social media right now. Just think about the transitions from being young to now, right? Y'all remember, they used to have MySpace. MySpace was pretty popular, and then they came out with Facebook. I remember when I had a MySpace, I'm like, man, I'm not getting Facebook. Facebook is for the old people, right? And then I seen all my friends start getting on Facebook. Then I got on Facebook, and they were like, oh, yo, bro, we're going to get Vine, right? And I never made Vine, right? I never was the person to make Vines. But I remember Instagram, and people were like, man, that's dumb. You only can post pictures. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't got no pictures to post, so there's no reason for me to have it. And then people went to that. All I'm saying is, guys, you're either going to get with it or you're going to get left behind, point blank, period. So you guys got to start realizing right now, you have a chance to take quality pictures. You have a chance to show people Forex, and you have a chance for thousands of people to see that and react to that. The question is, people don't know what they don't know. Not the question, the statement is, people don't know what they don't know. So you might be the best trader in London. That's dope, right? Everybody in the team know you make money, but why don't nobody in the world know you make money? Why? I'm not saying that you even flash your profits, but why aren't you teaching? Why aren't you giving value on Forex? Why don't people see you as the person that can help them? So at the end of the day, people need this, but if you don't got it, I won't hear you. So it's kind of like, I'm myself. I just told my team this a couple of days ago. I said, you got to understand, it's 10 of us in this room. We all got Instagrams, but your crowd knows you follow people that I will never be able to connect with. You literally follow people that Mr. Banks will never be able to connect with. Why don't those people know more about Forex? Because if I had your following, they would know about Forex. They would know about me, and they would probably be in my squad. But you guys got to understand, in this world, we're all, as humans, will not be able to follow the same people. We all will not be able to follow the same people and have the same conversations with some of these people on the phone, ever. Like, literally, you're not going to be able to talk to the people that I talk to. You're not going to be able to hear the stories and the problems that people are going through. So I just want you guys to understand right now, you to go out there and get this work and get this word out there. When you do that, I'm telling you, Chairman, that's going to be a piece of cake. Y'all are going to get that. And from there, y'all going to see how just doing these things got me there. So what is your project, right? That's all I'm going to say. So first off, it will all make sense. The reason I show you this picture is Amazon started off in the office, right? Amazon started off with nothing, right? They just started off with, let's just keep it real. They started off with one person and another person. and they were talking about exactly what they were going to do, right? And that person believed that other person. And no matter what they went through, no matter who said no, these guys had a vision on what they were doing, right? They have belief on what they were trying to change. And at the end of the day, the man you're looking at is a billionaire, the #1 in the world. Nobody's making more money than him. Even when he had to divorce his wife and give her half. So I want you guys to understand right now, you have to believe when you're in your room broke. You have to believe when you're in a bus on the way to the event. You have to believe when you don't have money to pay your phone bill and you got to take some trades. And you're not like it'll all make sense later on. But right now, only thing I can tell you guys is the moment you quit is the moment you would never understand, and the moment you would never be able to see exactly how things if you stay a little bit longer. So this picture right here is a picture of honestly and it's crazy because this right here was my room. That room right there actually used to have a bed in it. But I actually gave that away. This was actually the old trade house. And it's crazy because I remember my leaders was where they were ready to go all in. And I'm like, damn, and I actually had Cash. If y'all see Cash the Great on Instagram, he's a Chairman 25. Y'all see Wealthy Pips, right? Mr. Gustavo Ali was a P1000 in this picture. Cash was a P1000. And to the far right, that's my boy Slice De Niro. He's actually a Platinum 5000, but he's literally 20 orders away from Chairman. He's the only person out of everybody on my team that I knew and went to college with. Everybody else on my team is from Instagram. Everybody else, the 99.9% of everybody on my team, I never knew 2 years ago. He's the only person that I knew longer than 3-4 years. So I want you guys to understand, again, your friends, if you got friends in this business, salute to you. But understand, if I'm telling you right now, you can hit Chairman 50 without nobody you know. I'm telling you right now, it's true. It's real. And it's happening as we speak. People are doing it from all over the world. So I actually did a tally. The total amount of people or the total net worth of this picture right this time, and this time was actually May 2017, 2 months after we launched IML. This total price right here, P1, that was a $2,500 photo, a $2,500 monthly net worth. $2,500. The person taking the picture is me. I was a P2000. So let's just say, for instance, that was a Platinum 5,000 combined. All of us together only made 5,000. So we had to figure out exactly what we were gonna do in that room. You see the camera, you see the notepads, you see the laptops, you see the we wasn't drinking no Ciroc, but you see the bananas. You see that our lunch was right here. Like we was eating where we was working at. It wasn't no going out. Like a lot of you guys, a lot of you are super comfortable. You're used to eating. You're used to going out and having a nice meal. Like picture going throughout the day drinking smoothies. Like having milk replacing smoothies, extra protein because you didn't want to be hungry or starving later. So you would literally give up that extra 30 minutes and that extra $10 that you're going to spend on food and put it in business. Reward yourself when you got something done. So again, trust the process. Understand that right now you might not have it, but if you believe and focus and go hard, just go hard, and everything you want is going to start happening. But again, guys, it's going to take the process, and it's going to take having people around you that's going to hold you accountable. You're going to be able to hold accountable. And if they can't keep that, then it's time to cut them off, like period. Friends, family, if I can't depend on you and you can't depend on me, we have no reason to be around each other. So this picture right here, again, these are all chairmen, basically. All of my roommates that were my roommates when I was a broke boy are all chairmen. I finally got that done, and for people that started with me all made it too. So that was one of the processes, right? And then this is a picture, right? This actually is a video. I'm gonna see if I can play it. But this was basically cash. Look at the date, Arizona, August 2017. This picture was the day that I just hit chairman. Cash was a Platinum 2000, about to be a Platinum 1000. And basically, we already knew that we had to take a leap of faith. So I want everybody in this call to write down on a piece of paper leaps of faith, right? And let me just see what the chat. Sheesh, is lit. But again, like I said, the first picture was a leap of faith that the entire summer of grinding, it took me from P2000 to P2000 to in August 2017. So 3 months of grinding over the summer took me from 2K to 10K, right? And I'm gonna show you exactly that took not only my team, but some of the people that I personally brought into the business from Platinum 2K to chairman as well. So basically this was me and my home getting in the argument. Now, as I know also, sometimes you and your business partners are not going to see head to head, see eye to eye. But at the end of the day, you guys got to work together. You got to understand, like, you know, I might not be, like, you know, I'm going to tell you, I'm gonna watch it play out, and then I want you guys to feedback. So.
The series ready. You don't got a Ferrari every day, bro. I'm talking about what you trying to do. Today, as far as like the business or what I'm trying to do my whole day.
Today, bro, we got who we need out here, bro. Let's stop bullshit, bro. You know, that's work. I do work right for myself, bro.
You know, working is not actually working. That working is actually getting the moments. That's working. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you trying to do to these
moments? Working? I thought we was game planning today and getting everything set for tomorrow.
What do y'all want to get accomplished in AZ, in Arizona? What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want people to see? If somebody say, yo, I'm just a YouTube page right now because Facebook about to shut off. What do you want to have videos for the next 5 days? It's gonna last you 6 months of income. You feel me?
With me personally, I don't know about y'all.
Just go with you, bro. What do you want to do?
This is my vision. You know, getting a Ferrari, going to the mall, going to the Gucci store, really just flexing. You know what I'm saying? At the same flexing, you know, getting my point across. Honestly, I just want to show Forex lifestyle. Just like we was watching yesterday, I was showing Forex lifestyle, and Gus said, yo, I was motivated by this. Niggas not motivated by looking at goddamn charts. They look like Chinese real shit. I'm motivated by showing you this is the Forex lifestyle.
This is cash, bro. You trying to get to a level in this business that you haven't not did before, bro. Like, so when I tell you, like, game plan, bro, you gotta stop doing that. That's not gonna help you, like, get from plat 2K to plat, like, to chairman, bro. Like, I'm telling you, for real, like, game plan, like, what do you want to get accomplished, bro? Like, it's cool when you go in, yeah, boom, that shit definitely gonna get the stats up, but like, what's gonna have the value for 90 days or 6 months? Like, yo, what makes me like, I see that every day. What can you say in this video that's gonna have me like, besides the card?
I'm not a script nigga, dog. When I say shit, bro, this shit come out from the heart. I'm not sitting up here and scripting shit like I'm a movie star. That fake shit, nigga.
All right, so basically, besides a couple of the slang and the curse words, pretty much we was getting into the debate. Basically, I was telling Cash, yo, you gotta play your game, you talk, basically I was literally telling him the stuff that I'm telling you guys. And sometimes you're gonna go head to head with your team. Sometimes people are not gonna be comfortable doing certain things, right? Sometimes people are gonna feel like, oh, bro, I don't wanna, like, not saying to change who they are, but they still wanna remain who they are, right? Sometimes it's just like, one thing with Cash, I can say, I'm gonna be honest. I know a lot of you guys, you know, that's professional. I tried to get Cash for the longest. Yo, wear a suit, bro. Yo, we got an event, bro, wear a suit. And he would never wear a suit. I'm like, yo, Cash, wear a suit. He's like, yo, that's not me. I want to wear a suit. And, you know, at the end of the day, I was telling him, like, yo, you're not going to ever be a chairman if you don't wear a suit. So that kind of, like, hit me in the face, you know, because at the end of the day, everybody in our team, he's the only one who's never wore a suit, ever. And he hit chairman 25, right? Literally, he went from basically being in a gang, right, gang member in the U.S., right, straight up blood gang, like straight up, he's a gang member. Not trying to say that to brag to you guys or talk, but he's literally a gang member, right? And he literally dropped out of college 7 times. No cap, actually dropped out of college 7 times. So literally in the U.S., you're considered a failure. That's what they consider you. When you go through those things, you get locked as a felon, you're a failure. You can't get a regular job. So at the end of the day in this business, you got to understand you can be a felon, you can be a college dropout, you can be single, but if vision and you know what you want to do with this, then people are going to follow that and they're going to believe in you. And you're going to have people out there in this world that can only relate to you. So at the end of the day, guys, I just want you to understand that if you got people in your team that just want to trade, let them focus on trading. Why? Because later on when you're building your business, they're going to be the top people. They're going to be the next IML educator that you can leverage in your team that's going to help you get to the ranks. So yes, Gustavo, he used to be my weak leg. You know, we all have that weak leg. Gustavo, wealthy pip, swipe trader. He was once upon a time my weak leg, right? He just wanted to focus on trading. And at the end of the day, when he wasn't an IML educator or when he was not a swipe trader, he was just a kid with a dream. So some of those people you got on your team, they're passionate about Forex. Let them learn, let them get better. Because now when they're the shit, excuse my language, but now when they're the best swipe trader or the best signal trader on your team, that's gonna be leverage for you to close the big deals. So guys, just understand right now you have a dream team, but let everybody in your team, like basically find people that got different talents. So, man, start with what you have now. If you got 3 people, like I just showed you in that picture, believe in those 3, believe in them, work with them, help them achieve their goals, test them that they're not willing to do, make them get out that comfort zone. So one thing that I wrote down, and you can write this down, get comfortable being uncomfortable. comfortable with that. Get comfortable sleeping on couches. Get comfortable with staying at the office until 3 o'clock in the morning. Get comfortable with getting them phone calls to wake up. Get comfortable to their alarm clock 6 a.m. saying grind down, grind down. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Another thing is, how can people see your business daily? What tools are you using on a daily basis to have people seeing what you got? Is it Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter? How are people actually seeing your business? Like, how can people actually contact, hey, what's going on, Shams? Yo, what's going on? Chilling? You know what? I've been watching your Instagram and I want to make some money. Hey, I've been watching your YouTube video and I'm interested. Like, what is it that you're showing on a daily basis? So think about that. How can 2,000 people, how can 1,000 people view your Instagram story every single day? So other than that, I'll say basically map out your chairman project. If you want to hit chairman, first off, you got to write down exactly what you need for chairman. Then you got to think to yourself, okay, if I need 500 customers, 500 subscribers in my business, how can I get that out there to the world if I started off with just one person? If I started off with just, and if you guys can you not annotate? My bad. Okay, cool. I just wanted to disable that. Sheesh. All right, cool. Oops. My bad. Let me get back to screen sharing. Where's that at? Cool. Share. Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, cool. So like I was saying to you guys again, start with the plan, right? Start with what you have now, map out your project, figure out exactly what do you have to do, what do you have to show every day in order for people to see your business. So it's not just about course. Of course, you know, show a little bit of the Forex, right? Show some of the business meetings, but also be yourself, right? Be funny with people. If you know how to cook, when you cook dinner, make a couple Instagram stories that you shut up, right? Have people be able to see that you're a human. You're not just a robot Forex business person that they see on Instagram all the time. People really think that we're just out there just trying to convince people in this business because people are out there doing it the wrong way. So that's one thing you got to realize is that you're a human. Even though I'm Mr. Banks and you're who you are, people join me. They didn't join I know. They joined this person that they followed and that they seen was passionate. So understand, people are gonna join you. You're the Superman, right? You're the whatever they call it. You're just the superhero version of yourself. And at the end of the day, if people don't see this superhero saving the world, then they're not gonna follow you and praise you and be a part of your journey. So you gotta go out there and save people. You gotta go out there and show people what you are doing. And then again, this isn't a hobby. This isn't a game. Like, yes, we have fun. Yes, you're gonna go out there and stories and legacies and help people, but this is still a business. This is still something that you got to wake up to and have to have a schedule, have a business. Like this, guys, this isn't a game. Like if your laptop died right now and you had to meet up with a 6-figure earner, what else is going to save you? If you want to know everything about the business and your laptop died, you didn't have a charger, you left your wallet at home, your car just lost gas, and he's getting ready to walk in this building in 10 minutes. What can you do to get him to see this business? Staples, go to Office Max, right? Go to a store where you can print this out and have it laminated and have it in a binder. I literally have my business on go. No matter where I go, I can still be able to show people all the products. I can show them the comp plan. I can show them exactly how much it costs, the add-ons, everything, right? How serious are you about IML? There's no reason why anybody in this call should not have this. There's no reason why you should wake up and you have your little portfolio with your grinder, with your notebook, with your planner, with everything. And then again, guys, this is just a daily blueprint. This is just what I want you to actually do. Like, this is what I want you to think about. What are you doing with your 24 hours? And the reason I say that is, like, do you really grind or do you just talk about it? When I was in Atlanta this past week, you know, everywhere I go, it's not just Atlanta. How many people you know that just like, yo, what's going on, Shams? Man, you know, I grinding, man, out on Instagram, and, you know, I've been at IML, man, I'm just grinding. I'm like, all right, word, what's your rank, bro? Man, I'm an IBO right now, you know, but I'm grinding, man. You know, my boys doing this, but I'm just grinding. And, you know, it's cool or whatever, you know, but I'm not going to give you a bullshit answer. What are you doing? Like, and when people say that shit, they just say that, it's kind of like, it sounds good, but like, it's not giving you it's not helping you in your business. So like, when I say that, I'm asking you guys, like, I said, why are you even at the ATL event? But like, what are your income producing activities? What's actually producing you income? What are you doing that's actually have somebody in your team go out there and build the business? What are you doing right now that's going to have people interested in the business? What are you doing right now that can help you close deals in the business? Those are the things that you guys got to start thinking about, right? So producing activities. I'm going to give you guys a few right now. Things that you can be doing on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis to build, to get people involved, to get people on your team, to get people motivated. So first off, hosting webinars, right? What we're doing right now, right? Training individuals, helping them get to the next level, giving them systems and techniques that's going to critique their business and help them level up. Doing hangouts with your team, right? We do this in the States. Maybe you guys can do it. Pizza and pips, right? Having a little pizza party, but having people pull up and eat pizza as we're going over the opportunity. Like being able to actually see value, get comfortable, eat a little. You know, like just think, this is projects, guys. You should have multiple projects. You should have different ideas on getting different people to business from different angles, period. Like that's the difference between amateurs and professionals. Amateurs just do it one way. Professionals have multiple different ways of getting people into this business. And they work. So go on your Instagram, go live, go on Instagram, give value. Talk about, instead of showing your trades, which we can't do, go on Instagram live and talk about amazing trades. Talk about how you were able to make $500. Tell them exactly what you did, what you were looking for. So as it's not like you're just trying to convince them to get in because you made money. You're telling them every insight on like what you did to make money. Events, follow-ups. You should be doing follow-ups every day. One-on-one calls. Honestly, guy, I got a call. I might get some, hey, listen, bro, you're going to have to wait a little out. You have to wait like an extra 10 minutes. But it's kind of like, guys, what are you doing every single day? You know, how many phone calls are you doing? Like, really, you should be doing less than 10 calls a day, minimum. You should be on the phone with people all day, every day. You should be meeting people at Starbucks. You should be linking up with people. You should be having people come to your house, or you should be getting on phone calls or Zoom calls one-on-one. Don't wait until Montel does a call for you to get people to show up. You need to be doing your own calls 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. You should be getting people on the calls that probably can't make it to the late night call. So at the end of the day, guys, you need to be launching new customers and love to in business, even if they're your cross lines. Do you understand when I shout you guys out, people from the States ask me, what is Platinum 2000? What is Platinum 5000? When I put the flyer up yesterday, people say, hey, how is she making Platinum 2000? What's Platinum 2000? You know what I said? I said, that's an extra $2,000 a month, $24,000 a year. It's an extra $24,000 bonus. What's Platinum 5000? The extra $60,000 bonus, extra $5,000 every month. Would you like to make that? Yes. Would you be interested if I could show you how to make that? Yes.
It's 2 o'clock.
Guess what? Now I got calls today with people that seen this call today. I got calls today from people that seen me shout out this. When I was doing a call with a Platinum 2000 and a Platinum 5000, I had strangers asking, what's that? Can I make that? How can I make that? Got their number, and I set up calls for 2 days. So again, guys, show love to everybody, no matter where they're from, no matter who team they're in, who team they're on, even if they're not your uplines, cross lines. I'm telling you, in the long run, people are going to ask you questions because we don't follow people. So you showing that is going to have them intrigued. So just remember that. And then again, last one, culture. It's a must that you be around others. When I was ready to quit in this business, the only reason I was ready to quit is because I was alone. When you got a team around you, you have people that you got people that you can ask questions with. You're able to see who's straight. Like, this is where figures in this house. Walking to this house, I was a platform. The minute I left out this house, I was the chairman. Literally, I went into this house with a vision. I had myself surrounded about, I myself surrounded around people who were trying to do the same. You see all them laptops? You see the whiteboard? You see the work, everybody's on their phone or on their laptop, reading on their phones. He's over here on his phone, he's on his phone, Darwin's on his phone. Bankzzz, you see the guy with the glasses? Chairman 25. I want you to see these things because it's not fake. If I told you right now how many people in this room quit and how many people are chairman, 2 of these people in this picture is a chairman. The one with the red shirt and the one with the glasses, everybody else quit. Everybody else walked away. It was too hard for them. The 2 people that decided to stay in the room are chairman 25 and chairman 50. Why? Why is that? It's because they stayed in the longest. You heard Sham say, you heard Montel say what? They've been in the business for 2 years. So today, you guys that join this business now, when they hit chairman and when they hit chairwoman, understand that you're going to be in a position that they just wasn't. You will be the plat 5,000. You will be the platinum 2,000. But you quit and decide, you know what? I don't want to do IML no more. I'm just gonna go back to my job. I'm just gonna go back to working in London. And, I'm just gonna do exactly what my family would never. You're giving up when you're this close to being at that next level. So at the end of the day, Jason and them are chairman 500. People always ask me, they're like, yo, Emery, Mr. Banks, who signed you up? They're like, yo, who signed you up? And I'm like, that's funny, right? It's funny. People know the person that signed me up is not even in the business anymore. Like, literally. So I'm lines below other people. I have people above me that's not the same rank as me. Literally. And they got under them. But at the end of the day, I didn't depend on them. I didn't say, hey, when are you doing calls? I didn't say, hey, can you do a call for me? I got to work. And I believe in my team. I have support. Trust me, I have support. Jason, Matt, you need my help? They help me. But besides that, I never depended on my upline. I said, tell me what I got to do. Give me the training. That's all I needed. I got a notepad and I got a planner. That's all I need, and I'm good. So at the end of the day, guys, when you understand it's on you before you blame anybody. Before you say, oh, I had 3 people signing up this week, but they didn't sign up. That's not an excuse. You should be signing up. So if 5 of them don't sign up, you still got 2 that did. There's no excuse. When somebody quit your team, don't say, oh man, I lost my rank because 2 people quit. No. We didn't see no vision in the business. Why? Did you help them? Did you hit them up every day? Did you make sure they were using the products? Or did you hit them up? Hey, are you gonna pay your membership? So guys, again, it's on you. Blame yourself before you blame anybody. Look in the mirror and really ask yourself. When you get off this call, I want y'all to tag me on Instagram. I ought to go in the mirror and I want y'all to be like, I am chairman. You can be like, I am chairman, September, whatever you want to say. But believe it. When you say it, believe it. Don't go in the bathroom, don't say believe, and then watch Xbox or watch Netflix. You're not serious. Of my leader. At least 2-3 times, but I hit chairman 25 faster than I hit chairman 10. It took me longer to hit. P1000, P2000, P5000 chairman, each one, you have to require skills and understand things that you currently don't know. So if you don't understand the skills at a P600, you can't get to P1. If you don't understand certain skills at P1, you won't get P2. So you have to level up in your mindset, period, to get to either other rank, and it will happen. And then again, if y'all don't follow me already, you feel me? Follow me on IG. This was like 3 weeks ago. My followers just actually went up, but this was like 2 weeks ago or whatever. But again, guys, one more time, I just say like, content is, you know, that's just like one thing I would say. That's one thing that I learned from my mentor. Like, I'll be real with y'all. I do not care about Instagram. I do not care about social media. Like, if I was at where I need to be, I would not even have an Instagram. The only reason I even made an Instagram was because of this business. And at the end of the day, I cannot be chairman if I don't find somebody in Paris, New York, Florida, California that is interested in my business. So other than that, man, I just want to say appreciate everybody. I got a lot of nuggets. I'm definitely down to do more calls with y'all, man. I always get love when I'm out there in London, man. I like y'all vibe, man. I already like y'all music. I've been listening to London stuff since I was like young. I always watch y'all movies, Top Dog, all that stuff. You feel me? So I'm woke when it comes to a lot of things that you guys got going on. But man, listen, understand this one thing. Guys, I got y'all. I'm gonna make y'all host. But understand this one thing, guys, is like, you got to understand right now in this business is that you have a chance, and you have a line, right? You have a line. You're starting right here. It's 2019. Understand, like, listen. It's 2019. This is 2021. And this year is gonna be over, right? It's gonna be 2020 when it get. That's crazy. It's gonna be 2020 when it get right here, right? So at the end of the day, when you get closer to this date, you're hitting ranks. You feel me? You're moving through the process. Sometimes the process might not go that fast, but understand if you stick with it long enough, like, it's gonna happen. So, you know, the only thing that I'll tell you guys right now is just kind of like, before I pass the mic back to them, it's just kind of like, guys, you need to pick a date when you're literally absolutely 100% serious and ready to give up everything. When I say that, I mean give up time with friends, partying, drinking, smoking, every extracurricular activity. Girls, I don't care what it is. Those that I did and that I gave up got me to the next level. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I'm regular, I'm human. You know, I like to go out with my friends, I like to drink. You know, I like that. I like to have fun. But when I didn't have the goals and the things in my life, it was no time. I had no time. So at the end of the day, I'm telling you guys right now, if you don't have the goals, if your mom is still working, if your dad is still working, you're selfish for partying and doing all these things because you haven't even got them out of their position yet. So at the end of the day, this is why I'm still going hard. This is why I'm still on tour. This is why I'm supporting, because the grind don't stop, guys. So again, appreciate y'all for getting me in the call. I'm going to pass the mic back. I'm about to make you host right now. So shout out to you. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to my boy Montel. Shout out to Money Making Shams for getting me in this call right now. Y'all are all love from this side. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. You should be good now because you're the host. But shout out to the squad again. If y'all like this call and y'all like the value, in the chat box, type in 77777 and let's get it going. Sheesh.
Oh, that was amazing!
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much. That's fire!
Hey, the chat box going crazy.
You need to come back to the UK. You need to come back to the UK and shut it down here. I want to come back and shut it over there. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Guys, put some more sevens in the chat. Put some more fire in the chat. That was crazy cool. One thing I picked up was, like, literally, you were saying, a lot of people, they say they want to go chairman, but what are they doing to get there? And that's really true, because a lot of people, they can talk the talk, but are you really walking your talk? Are you really running your talk? What are you actually doing? What's the activities that you're doing on a day-to-day basis to get you to chairman? So that really hit home for me. Income, activity, duties, I was fire as well, doing a lot more webinars, events, following up. I see you guys in America smashing events every left, right, center, every single day. So definitely something we're going to take up on board in the UK as well. Culture as well. When I came back from Vegas, I was banging on about culture every single day. And that's definitely made a change in both our businesses. So yeah, Montel.
Bro, I appreciate you. Get with it or get left behind. That hit me, man. Come on, guys, we got to move with the times right now. The time is now. Y'all got to get with it, or y'all got to get behind, as the great said right there, Mr. Bankzzzz. Appreciate you. You got to make a plan. right? If you fail to prepare, you got to prepare to fail. Okay, make that plan. And when you said that, bro, I swear it hit me, because so many times we're in the trenches, we're working, but you don't plan out your work. From day to day, you don't actually know what you're doing. You're not moving in any direction. You got to make that plan and stick to it, right? And that's what I salute about the Americans, Mr. Banks. You guys make that plan, you stick to it, you don't give up on it, man. So I appreciate you so much, my brother. And man, we finna do some events together, dog. Yes, sir. So guys, we're gonna wrap up here. I hope you guys had an amazing night. Before we wrap up, I just want to say a massive thank you. You could be doing anything right now, Mr. Banks. We've actually made some time to come out with us. Chairman 100 is done for you. Chairman 250 is done for you. Chairman 500 is done for you. Come on, we're rooting for you, bro. It's already done. Let's get it, guys. All right, man. I appreciate you guys. Love you. I'll see you at the top.
Because the bottom is way too crowded.
You guys.